Intent versus interruption-based marketing. I'm going to introduce a simple yet powerful concept which can totally change how you market online. This one concept can make your ads better targeted, more effective, and put your ads in front of more of your ideal customers or clients. Looking at the major advertising platforms, we have Google AdWords, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. These can be grouped together in two categories based on their users. Now, I bet you're thinking it's something to do with age or gender or interest, and I would have guessed those things too. But I now look at these platforms based on intent, and not my intent, but the users. Okay, let me explain. Whenever someone uses Google to search for something online, they will not only find the results of the search, but they will find AdWords based on the keywords they used in their search. They are intentional in their search for a solution, answer, or finding more information. Someone scrolling through Facebook is reading up on the social lives of their friends, their family, and maybe some businesses. By scrolling through their feed, they will come across ads that may or may not be something they need. In this case, the advertiser needs to interrupt the user's scrolling in order to bring their attention to the ad. These people are not looking for a solution when they're scrolling their feed and choose to click on an ad. They've been interrupted in their primary intention of participating on a social platform. Facebook and Instagram are examples of interruption marketing. The intent of Facebook and Instagram users is for pleasure, enjoyment, socializing, etc. Their mental focus is on that. They are not actively seeking an answer, a solution to a problem, or simply doing research. Facebook and Instagram are examples of interruption marketing. These people have another primary goal, and a marketer must interrupt that goal and catch their attention. Google AdWords and LinkedIn users are intent on finding a solution, an answer, or learning more about a topic. These users are intent-based. Therefore, marketing to them is called intent-based marketing. The attention of the user factors first. Knowing the difference between intent-based marketing and interruption-based marketing often explains why many people who have success advertising on platforms like AdWords or LinkedIn struggle greatly when they move to Facebook and Instagram advertising. It is because they're trying to use intent-based marketing in an environment where only interruption marketing is effective. Knowing this simple but powerful difference can literally change how well your ads perform. Intention of the audience has a huge impact on the type of ads you'll run, where you'll run them, and the content of them. I'll tell you why in a bit, but first, let's just look at the basics of the major ad platforms. And the first one being Google AdWords. It's one of the oldest ad platforms out there. Now, how AdWords works. People are searching for something, Google picks up on keywords used in the search, and then serves up ads that have those keywords listed in them. How you pay? It's called pay-per-click. Each time someone clicks on one of your ads, you pay. You choose the keywords you want. If it's a high-volume search like dentist, you will pay a lot more than with a lesser used, but usually more targeted keyword like pediatric dentist near me. The lower volume search terms cost much less per click than higher volume ones. However, they aren't used as often. Google will help you find new keywords and see the search volume on keywords so you can plan your keyword strategy. How to run better ads with AdWords. Now that you know your potential audience are intent-based, you can be very direct with your ads. In fact, the more direct, the better. People on Google already have their minds looking for an answer, a solution, or they simply want more information. Provide that to them quickly and easily, and they'll click on your ads. And here's a perfect example of what I mean. Here's 3 ads for dentists. The first one says, early mornings and evenings available, free parking, call now. If you are looking for free parking or you want morning or evening appointments, this is a perfect ad for you. You'd likely click on it. The second one is talking about dental education. Perhaps there's something that you want to do around dental education for kids. you would click on this ad. And the third one talks about all the different things they do and that they're and that they're taking new patients as well. So again, if this is something that is important to you or it was in your keyword search, then you would likely click on this ad. All right, let's look at LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn, my apologies, are very similar to AdWords in many respects. And here's how it works. You got a quick little view there that it's like AdWords and that it's pay per click. LinkedIn, though, has 4 different types of ads that you can create. The first is called sponsored content, and they are in your feed and they look similar to posts. So they have a text, they have an image, and a call to action. You can comment, like, and share sponsored content ads. And they're best used for campaign goals, which are conversions. So things like signups, downloads, register, buy, etc. Here is an example of a sponsored content ad that's in a LinkedIn feed. You can see it's very similar, calls out very specifically, learn how a travel brand grew social fans by 350% with user-generated content. So if this is something that is really important for you to learn, either you're in a travel brand or you're looking to grow social media fans, something like this would really appeal to you. All right, moving on, we have LinkedIn video ads. And they're found in the right-hand column in the feed, but the goal is really different from sponsored content. The video plays automatically when you come across them, and they have text, video, and a call to action like the sponsored ads. They are you can comment, like, and share just like you could with the sponsored ads, and they're best used for campaign goals, which are conversions like signups, download, register, buy, etc. So here's an example of one. Again, they autoplay. They often have no sound unless you click on them. And then many of them have captions if there's somebody speaking when you do come across a video ad in your LinkedIn feed. Now, this is something really unique that LinkedIn offers, and it's called sponsored InMail. And this is because LinkedIn has its own email system called InMail. You can run ads directly to potential or existing customers or clients by sending them a sponsored InMail. These emails, when they're clicked, are opened up and they look like a normal email, except for you have a call to action and an offer, and it can be personalized, which I think is just fantastic. They're best used for campaign goals, again, that are conversions, so sign up, download, register, buy, something like that. And here's an example. So over on the left, you'll see that where I've highlighted in yellow are actually 2 sponsored InMails that I received. I clicked on the Regis one. You can see there the personalization with the first line, "Hi, Anita," and then it gives the pitch. Then get in touch or find out more are your calls to action. The interesting thing is you look over to the far right column, it actually has an image from the company page. Now, I think that's really cool because it's not just text. It's something that grabs your eye and might be appealing, and maybe just that little bit of extra that somebody will see that will get them to click on either of the calls to action in the body of the email. So the one thing, though, that's really cool about the sponsored InMail is that you can have lead generation forms that are pre-filled forms using data from the user's profile. So you find these lead gen are also on Facebook, and essentially when you click on them, it has your name and all your contact information, usually your email, and you just, click submit or sign up or whatever the call to action is, and it is very quick. So this really reduces the extra steps that the user has to take to fill out that information. So they're more likely then to actually take the action you want them to take because the lead gen form is filled out. So I just wanted to give you that little bit around this. All right, these are so cool. These are called dynamic ads, and they're found in the right-hand column. The ad takes the profile image of the individual and or their name and inserts it into the ad. I love this. So let me just tell you first, again, they are best used for conversions, campaign goals, again, signups, downloads, registers, buy now. Okay, you ready to see them? Here they are. So the one on the left has the person's name, who is Gaurav, and there's his profile picture on the left. And then there's a little icon image from LinkedIn, I'm assuming, the LinkedIn marketing hero, perhaps. So that is so cool. So again, the image on the left will dynamically change for every single user. So if I went on here, that'd be my picture on there. I just think it's amazing. And the one on the right doesn't have the name at the top, but again, that image that's on the left-hand side of the right ad will dynamically change. So again, whoever is looking at it, if they're logged into the LinkedIn profile, their image will show up. I just think they're absolutely amazing, but a little challenging because you can see you are really limited in what you can say and what you can do with the ads. So you have to be spot on and very creative when you use these. All right. What we're more familiar with, LinkedIn text ads. Despite the name, they can have an image, and there's two locations for the text ads, on the top of the page and the right-hand column. So these are both your profile and your feed pages. Here's an example, the very top one, that's what I would find at the top of my page. It's literally just a line of text. And the one underneath where it says promoted, those are also text ads. And you can see how very little text there actually is beside the image. So that's basically it for LinkedIn ads. Like I said, the 4 types you can use. Now let's move on to Facebook and Instagram ads. Now, how they work. Unlike LinkedIn and AdWords, are so many ad types on Facebook and Instagram. Now, for Facebook, the ads are mainly placed in the feed, the right-hand column, or in Facebook Messenger. For Instagram, they can be placed in the feed or in Insta Stories. Now, they can include video ads, dynamic product ads, messenger ads, app installations, image ads, and more. There's like so many different types you can use. You are likely familiar with the different types of ads, but here's a quick example of a video ad in the feed. Now, the big thing I want you to note here is the length of the copy compared to, remember those dentist ads that I showed you, which were from AdWords? They were very short. And then all of those examples I just showed you from LinkedIn. Now, this video, you can just see the top of her head there, her profile. The video is 55 seconds long and is not a repetition of the ad copy. So there's a lot more going on here than you will find in LinkedIn or AdWords ads. Now, here are some examples of right-hand column ads. Note again that the copy is much longer than it is for LinkedIn's right-hand column. And when you're creating your Facebook ads, if you're doing this, you can see with both of these ads, top and bottom, make sure you note where Facebook truncates the copy. I'm assuming with the top one, MS Word, or that's likely the word Google. Not too bad. The one underneath, how to make a I'm assuming full-time job, maybe, perhaps, not quite sure. But anyway, if you're running Facebook ads, just be aware that it will truncate when it goes over to the right-hand column. Make sure it makes sense. All right, how you pay. So there are different payment methods. Some are based on clicks, while others are based on how many people to whom the ad was served, and those are called impressions. The payment method will depend on the goal of the campaign. You will pay for clicks if the campaign goal is conversions based. So that's something like sign up, register, download, purchase. And impression payments are based on how many people saw the ad or how many people viewed your video. The campaign goals in these cases are more around brand awareness than conversions. So what I have here is an example of the different types of ads that you can choose to run in Facebook and Instagram. And you can see there's a fair number of them there. So I simply can't cover all of them here. It's just too many. And then there's different ways to combine them where you have your campaign goal might be different from your metrics that you choose. Anyway, lots of combinations here. The biggest takeaway from this look at Facebook and Instagram ads are that there are a lot of ad types and your campaign goals help determine which type of ads to run. You can add a lot of copy compared to LinkedIn and AdWords. This can be a great help with conversions. You can combine both video and long copy in the ads, and your hook, and that's what grabs the scroller's attention, has to be engaging enough to get them out of their primary intention on the platform, which is something like enjoyment, escape, socializing, etc. All right, I have some final words for you here. Realizing there's a difference between intent-based marketing, where people want to know how you can help them, and interruption-based marketing, where people have to be distracted from what they're doing, will help your advertising convert better. If you're considering adding a new advertising platform to your ads mix, or you're wondering if you should switch entirely from one platform to another, ask yourself this question. Where is my audience primarily located? Now, too many of us want to jump over to a new platform because we hear we should, or we feel that we'll be left behind if we don't. I challenge you to consider where your audience is located. Then follow them there with your ads. Go to that platform. Yes, it might seem contrary to what we hear that we need to be omnipresent and on all ad platforms, but I disagree. My audience are intelligent business owners who know what they want and are happy to hear that I provide a solution, an answer, or simply the right piece of information for them. They are primarily found on LinkedIn, and so that's where I've shifted my focus. There is no right or wrong platform here. There really is better alignment with your potential customers or clients, and some platforms will be better aligned with where your audience is located than other platforms. Let your audience help determine which platform would be best for you to find those ideal potential customers or clients, and then get really good at advertising to them there, whether it's an intent-based or interruption-based marketing platform. Simply knowing where your audience is and what type of platform they're on will make a huge difference in how well your ads perform.